All right, y'all, good evening. It is our Team Smith Zoom call, and I'm excited to see you guys this evening. Thanks for being patient with me. I was trying to finish something that I was doing in the Jules page that I wanted to print out for y'all. So it just took me a second because I was trying to get ready, but I have a little treat for y'all. I was talking to some of my Plexus besties and just about it being wrapping up towards the end of April and being excited for going into May. And there's so many promotions this month, just right at the cusp, some really big ones. And we talked about momentum last week, and I really want to continue to press that into y'all about keeping momentum. If you're not in momentum, then gaining momentum. So I got some tips from the top, and I'm just going to read them to y'all tonight, and then we'll talk about them a little bit, okay? This is from, our first tip is from Diamond, Alyssa Snyder, and she talked about IPA. IPA is awesome, but IPAs done with enthusiasm and excitement seem to make more productivity. So income producing activities, right? We know IPA is income producing activities. It's activities that we should be in daily that are income producing. So we want to do things that are making us money, right? We want to share the products. We want to share the opportunity. So we need to make sure that we're doing those income producing activities. But we want to do them with excitement and with enthusiasm so people can see that. If we're just reaching out to people and posting graphics on Facebook, that is not enthusiasm. That is not showing excitement. Talking about something that's personal for you. I'm going to use one of Rob's ambassadors. He posted last week that he was a new ambassador and he had lost like 7 pounds in his first week or so, and his blood sugar was regulating. That sharing that on Facebook, him taking that testimony of his own and sharing that with others, that's enthusiasm. That's excitement about the products. It's what's working for him. So it's income producing for Chris to share that on his Facebook page, right? Because that's exciting. That is proof that the products are working for him. That is income producing activity. If he were just to say, yeah, I lost 7 pounds, my blood sugars are regulated, great. I'm so excited about it. No one's going to really, that's not feeling, you can't feel his excitement. If he's like, holy freaking cow, I've lost 7 pounds this week on Plexus. My blood sugars are regulated. I feel fantastic. I have more energy. That's excitement and enthusiasm, right? So we want to make sure our income producing activities are with excitement and enthusiasm. So that was tip from Diamond, Alyssa Snyder. Daniela Robinson says, if you don't share, you don't get paid. So simple, yet blatantly true. She said, I see posting like clocking in. If you miss it, you don't get paid. You want to be consistent. You want to post on Facebook, but you want to make them count, right? You want to give people actual things that are moving and working in your life based on the products and based on the financial opportunity. So you see, it's the same kind of thing. If you don't share Plexus, you don't make a paycheck. So you want to share the products. You want to talk to people about what you're doing. Don't keep it to yourself. If you're using only, let's say you're only taking the X Factor, talk about it. Talk about what it's doing for you. If it's helping your energy, talk about it on Facebook. If it's helping your nails and hair grow, talk about it on Facebook. If your skin's better, whatever it is, share Plexus with people. Talk about the products that you're taking. Give your personal testimony. So make sure we remember, if you don't share, you don't get paid. Really simple, but so true. Jessica Heffley, they're a double jewel family, her and her husband Rob. Jessica Heffley says, your team will do what they see you doing. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. That is 100% accurate. Your team will do exactly what you're doing. If you're posting on Facebook, your team is going to post on Facebook. If you're interacting in the team pages, your team is going to interact in the team pages. If you're getting on Sunday night Zoom calls, guess what? Your team is getting on Sunday night Zoom calls. So your team is going to follow suit to what you set for the standard of your team. So think about that. What do you want your teams to be doing? Producing, right? We want them to be sharing the products. We want them to be using the products. We want them to be sharing the business and building a team. So what do you have to do? The exact same thing. I know for me, I will never ask y'all to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself. If I'm not doing it, I won't ask you to do it. Okay, you can count on that for me. So make sure you follow suit to that. Your team will do what they see you doing. Tamara Holloway, another diamond, awesome diamond ambassador. She said, have a clear vision of where you are headed. When you do, it makes IPAs, income producing activities, purposeful. If you can make a clear picture of the finish line of why you are doing this business, the sacrifices and the hard work are worth it because of the purpose, okay? So you have to ask yourself, why is it that you're sharing Plexus? What is the ultimate goal? Is the goal to, get healthy? Was that the goal? Is your goal to make a little bit of money? Have you moved into a new goal of making even more money? What is the purpose and what is the goal? And you have to keep your eye on that prize. That's why you're continuing to share. That's why you're continuing to build a team, because at the end of the day, we all want to make a paycheck, right? We all want to see our friends and our families making a paycheck. So remember your purpose and make your income producing activity purposeful to your end goal, which is creating wealth, creating health. All right. Timmy Yancey, she's one of my favorites. She says, the way you finish this month is how you start your next month. So do more, finish strong. It sets the tone for May. That is spot on. Okay, if you say it's a week left in the month and you're like, I'm qualified. I got my $100. I'm just going to chill out and see how the April ends up. Heck no. The end of April, your last week of April should be balls to the walls. Y'all should be going crazy, reaching down to your teams, making sure they're qualified, helping their team get to silver. The last week of the month is never the time to quit and take a step back. It's the time to make a push. You want to push your last week of the month because it's going to create that momentum, bringing you into May. So if you're kicking ass and taking names in the end of April, what are you going to do in the beginning of May? Same thing, right? If you're lackadaisical, not really doing much, kind of have, an off end of April, that's probably how you're going to start May, and that's not how you want to start a new month, right? So we have to end the month just as excited as when we start a new month, because it's going to create that excitement and that momentum. So that was a really, really good one. Helen McFadden, she is one of our top diamonds, and this I absolutely love.
Right out in the hallway in the bathroom, please.
Oh, hang on. She's not muted. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Helen McFadden says, you don't have to do this business. You get to do this business. Your attitude, your why, your purpose will be your driver on whether you succeed. So make sure you have a grateful attitude daily and work from your heart to serve others. Okay? That is so true. We are here to serve other people. Yes, we want to get our own bodies healthy. Yes, we want to make money, but really our sole purpose is helping others. We want to share these awesome plant-based products that are changing people's health and changing people's finances. We want to share it so other people can partake in that. I don't know about y'all, but like when I first started this, when I started feeling good, when I started getting out of bed and I had the energy to go to the gym, when I wasn't craving sugar all the time and I actually wanted to eat vegetables and stuff like that, I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised, but I wanted other people to feel that way too. I wanted other people that used to feel like I did, that were always tired, that were, sluggish from constantly eating sugar and not being healthy, making excuses, never getting into the gym. I wanted them to feel the energy that I had. I wanted them to feel, the mental clarity that I was having. So I wanted to share with other people so they had the same benefit. So it is about serving other people. So think about it consciously. Think about your friends. Think about who your inner circle is. Think about your family. If it's your immediate family or maybe it's your extended family, who is suffering? Who has some kind of ailment that they've created as their normal? Millions and millions of people are living with chronic pain, being overweight, with autoimmune disease, with chronic fatigue, with skin issues, and they think that's normal. That is their normal because it's become normal for them. That is not the way it has to be. We can change our health with supplements, eating right, and exercise. It's proven, it's scientifically proven fact. So See who is in your inner circle, see who is in your family, and say, okay, who can benefit? Who needs the ProBio and the BioCleanse? Who really needs the Slim? Sit down and think about who you can bring these products to that could change their health. Maybe they get out of the slump they're in. Maybe they stop staying home all the time, being depressed, being overweight. Because guess what? Now they have the energy. They feel good. They're eating better. They're sleeping better. That could change someone's whole lifestyle. So you're bringing something that could really help people. So think about that purposely. Who needs our products? Another awesome Diamond Ambassador, Lori Ward Harrison. She said, your comfort zone is your prison. Okay. If you can break out of that jail, the rest just happens. And with that, we should be unashamed, or we should be ashamed for keeping things in our comfort zone. And what she means by that is she's the one that says, be non-apologetic. I learned that from her. She says, I don't know if a lot of you know Lori's story, but she had a brother who died in his 20s. And he could have lived. He had some health issues that were treatable, and they weren't treated properly. Let's just say that. And so she has a passion for gut health. She has a passion for helping people better their bodies with simplicity. Something that's very simple that we can change by getting rid of fungus and bacteria and overgrowth of yeast. That can change and heal your body. So she's super passionate about gut health because of the loss of her brother. So her comfort zone, when she first started, she was scared to share. She was embarrassed. She wasn't sure what people would think of her. She doubted herself constantly. And she said it was like being in a prison. And once she stopped caring and stopped worrying about what other people were going to say or how other people were going to judge her, you know what she did? She said, I broke out of the prison of that because she saw other people's lives being changed. And that was enough for her to say, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for what I do. I'm not going to be embarrassed to share awesome products that are changing people's health. If I can help one person that my brother, the same situation my brother had, and save their life by getting their gut healthy, I'm going to do it. So that's what she means by comfort zone. If you're worried about posting on Facebook because you have that one friend that you know is going to make a smart aleck remark, don't worry about that friend. That friend is not paying your bills. That friend is not living in your body. And if that person is truly a friend to you, he or she is going to support you no matter what you do. And if they don't, maybe you should check your friendship. That's how I see it. So really think about that. Think of your comfort zone. If it feels awkward, if it feels scary, do it. Okay? If it's scary, if it's awkward, just do it. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be with doing it. Okay, Jennifer Mango, another double diamond family or double jewel family. She says, when you really know what a gift this opportunity is and our products truly are, you will share them unashamed. Use powerful, strong language when sharing. Present both the products and the opportunity with every single person you come into contact with and lead them to the best choice. Don't prejudge or assume you know what your potential wants or needs. Man, that sounds simple too. How many times in the beginning of your business have you said, when you're making that list of people, you're writing down a list and you think of somebody and you're like, oh, they don't need Plexus. They're super fit or they're super wealthy. Like they would never need Plexus. You don't know if they need Plexus or not. You don't know about every single thing that, everybody's going through. Maybe someone doesn't share the fact that they're sick. Maybe someone that looks fit and skinny and whatever, maybe they're the most unhealthy person that you know. Just because you're thin, just because you aren't overweight, does not mean you're healthy. Okay? Just because you look great on the outside doesn't mean your insides are perfect. Everyone can benefit from a cleaner gut. Everyone can benefit from having balanced blood sugar. Okay? So our products are for everyone. So don't count someone out just because you assume that they don't have health issues. Okay? Another big thing. Just because someone has money, just because someone may seem like they're really mature or they're super educated and they're super into their career, that they don't need Plexus, wrong. Okay, we have a new Sapphire Irigaray. She was a freaking scientist for NASA. okay? She has like every degree under the face of the sun, and she's now a Sapphire ambassador. When she was brought this opportunity, she actually laughed and made fun of the girl who brought it to her. And she said, I'm way too smart for network marketing. That's what she said to her. I'm way too smart for network marketing. That's beneath me. And you know what? The lady continued to share Plexus with Airgay, and guess what? She did it. She loved it, and now she's a Sapphire ambassador. Still a scientist. She's still super educated. She's still super smart, but she realized that she wasn't smart. You know, she wasn't too smart for network marketing. She was smart enough to realize she could rock network marketing, okay? She reached out to people that maybe I wouldn't be able to reach out to because she has a whole different network. But don't think just because someone has money, is older than you or younger than you or has a different social class that they don't need Plexus, because I guarantee you they do. Maybe they have money, but they don't have the means or time freedom to do the things that they're passionate about. That makes sense? They can have all the money in the world, but if they're working 60 or 70 hours a week, they don't get to enjoy what they want to enjoy. They don't get the time and the energy to put into something that maybe they are passionate about. So if they had Plexus, maybe they would be able to do that. So never discount someone that's, you know, for the products or the business. Susie McCall. We all know Susie and Chris McCall. Bottom line, her best advice was go all in. Go all in. 100%, not 1 foot in and 1 foot out, not a little pinky toe in and the rest out. She said, go all in, 100%, jump in the pool, get soaking wet, and go hardcore Plexus. If you do, you will reap the benefit. You will see the blessing and the productivity and the paycheck when you go all in. So I thought that was awesome advice as well. Her husband, Chris, who is an Emerald ambassador, Susie's a diamond. Chris McCall said, stop looking for the easy way. If becoming a jewel was achieved by taking the easy route, everyone would reach the top. Instead, be persistent when others won't, follow through when most won't, work when most won't, and then you will live in the freedom that most people don't. Okay? So true. Not everybody will become a jewel, right? We know right now that not everybody on our team is going to become a jewel. We know that. Someone's not muted for some reason. Okay. Sorry, guys. We know that not everyone on our team is going to become a diamond ambassador or even an emerald ambassador, but a lot of them will, okay? Do what others won't so you can live like others can't. And that's the bottom line. If you see that goal, if you see that vision and you know clearly what you want for you and your family, maybe you want to retire your husband. Maybe you want to have more time with your family. I don't know what your why is, but every why is important and every why counts. But you know your why, right? So do what it takes now. Put in the work now, and so you can live and reap that benefit later. Most people grow up to think you go to school, you go to college, you get a job, you work for 40 years, and you retire at 40% of your pay, okay? That is gone. That is not a reality for many people anymore. That's not gonna work out for most of us. Let's be real, okay? Times have changed. The economy has changed. Everything has changed. You don't go to college, get out of college, go work for the same job for 40 years, and then retire at 40% of your pay. It's not reality anymore, okay? We have a better way. We have a better way that we can work hard in the beginning, go 100% all in, and in the end, we can sit back and have that life and have that stability and that time freedom that most people will never see. And it's because we worked hard in the first few years. We worked super hard for 3 to 5 years, right? Not 40 years. I don't know about y'all, but 4 to 5 years sounds way cooler than 40 years, right? So make sure you guys are looking forward and working hard in the beginning so you can have that big picture in the end. One of my favorites, Diamond Ambassador, Deborah Lawson, she said, be intentional and always be ready to share when you go to grocery store, when you're eating out, ball games, have your purse or wallet ready for promotional items. Put 3-day trial packs in your car, business cards in every pocket of every pants you have, and always have your eyes open to share the opportunity. How many times have you been somewhere And maybe, maybe you're picking up the kids from someplace and you met your kid and another kid's parents. Something organically comes up and you start sharing Plexus. You don't have a business card. You don't have a sample. And you're like, gosh, man, I wish I had a business card. Gosh, I wish I had a sample to give her. Always, always, always have something on your person, in your purse, in your car, in your glove box. Keep it somewhere you can run back really quick and say, stay right there, I'm going to grab my purse. Or stay right there, I'm going to grab something from the car. You always want to have a business card. My best advice to add to that is if you're stranded for some reason, you can't get something, most people have cell phones. So at that moment, say, hey, can I friend you on Facebook? Do you mind if I friend you on Facebook so I can send you an email later or a message later about Plexus or whatever? Get them on your Facebook page. If you don't have a business card, make sure you add them on Facebook. Super important. And last but not least is Rob Heffley. And that's Jessica Heffley's husband, who also is a jewel. He's a sapphire. He says, the last 7 days of the month is the most important time to get people engaged. It is where inactive people see the momentum and they want a part of it. The team's atmosphere that you create, helping each other promote and finish strong, trickles down to the last person that signed up. The urgency is the fun part. Quit dabbling and dive in. Man, that's so true. I press this all the time to my leaders. If you're promoting, get excited at the end of the month. I don't care if you think, oh gosh, I'm kind of close, but I'm kind of far off. I don't think I'll make it. I don't care. You get excited about it. You talk about it until you're down to midnight on the last day of the month. You know why? Because all those newbies that are in team page, all those new people that our team signed, they're like, man, what is going on? This team is on fire. They want a part of that, right? They want to feel engaged and excited, and they're going to feed off of our excitement. They're going to look at you and say, man, she's about to go silver. She's one away from gold. Oh my gosh, like that seems so easy. Like I could totally do that, right? They're so going to relate to you and I, right? Because we're in team page. They're seeing us on Facebook. We're normal people. We're moms. We're dads. We work or we stay home. They're going to feed off that excitement. So it all ties into momentum. Everything that we do in Jewels every single day is about momentum. It's about keeping, starting, and continuing momentum, because that is what will grow your organization. That is what's going to grow your paycheck. So momentum is so important. Attitude, mindset. If you have the mindset that, oh, there's only a week left in the month, I've got my 100 PP, I'm done. That is the wrong mindset. That is not the mindset of a winner. That is not the mindset of someone who's going to be successful. You want to say, man, I have 7 more days to kill it. I'm going to call this person. I'm going to set up a 3-way. I'm going to do a Zoom. I'm going to go to a meeting. Whatever it is, make sure that it is intense. That urgency, that sense of urgency that I only have 6 more days in the month or 5 more days in the month. I don't care if it's 1 more day. Keep it going to the last day of the month. I was talking to Odie today. She's trying to hit Emerald, and it is scary. Emerald is a huge promotion. It is an introduction into the Jewels category. It's a huge deal, right? So you work hard all month, and now she's got 6 days left. It is so easy right now for her to say, oh, I'm not going to get it. I don't know. Am I going to get it? I'm stressing out. No. What she says is, I am going to get it. I have 6 more days, and I only need this many points. Let's see what we can do. Let's call this person. Let's get this person to silver. Oh, Tracy only needs 1 more. That's what Odie is doing right now. That's what Odie's team is doing. Her husband is doing. All of her people are rallying around her and saying, you have 6 more days. Let's do it, right? Not, oh, I don't know, you're kind of far off. You only have 6 days. Even if she doesn't hit it, right? She knows that she's gone through the entire month up to midnight on the 30th and has given her all and gone 100% in, right? She's encouraged her team to do it. And so guess what? That's going to happen. What's going to happen is come May 1st, they're going to be so excited because they were this close to an Emerald team, right? Or they're going to be celebrating that they did it and she is an Emerald team. Either way, it's okay because Emerald is right on the horizon, right? Same thing for you. If you're silver right now and you're like, well, I only have 6 more days. I need 2 more people. No. You say, man, I have 6 whole days to get 2 people. Who can I call? Who can I set a Zoom meeting with? What can I do to get those 2 people, right? It's about attitude. It's about mindset, getting in that mindset that you are going to do it. You will achieve it. And even at the end of the day, at the end of the month, if you don't, it's okay, because you're flying into the next month with a good attitude, with great momentum, and you're going to nail it the following month, okay? So that's really what I wanted to press for you guys tonight, is to say, it's all in the attitude. It's all in the momentum. If you have your eye on the prize, if you have your next promotion right there in your reach, go all in. Do what it takes to get there. Lay a plan out. Set it in front of you and say, okay, I need this many people at this point. So who can I call? Who can I talk to about Plexus? Who can I help on my team? What ambassador is close to their next promotion, right? Because we know if we get our downlines promoting and duplicating and working the power of 3 and getting them 3 people, y'all. 3 people is all it takes. 3 people turns into Emerald, okay? I am living proof. Start with 3 and you will reach Emerald. Just continue to duplicate, continue to be excited, check your mindset, check your attitude, and check your income producing activities. Y'all, income producing activities, right? Let's just do a reminder. Scrolling down on Facebook and checking everybody's statuses, not income producing activity, right? Talking to other sideline friends and chitty chat, great, fun, I do it all the time, but it's not income producing activity, right? Refreshing your back office to see how many points you have, fun, stressful, not income producing activity, right? Calling your cousin in New York and saying, hey, I know you've seen my post on Facebook. I really want you on my team. So how about you join? It's $35. You can totally do this with me. I'll train you. I'll add you to my team page. Let's do this. Will you join? That is income producing activity, right? Calling up your best friend's mom and saying, hey, you know, Susie Q, I know that you have diabetes and I know that you've seen some of my posts and I just really, really want you to try it. Can I send you a few samples in the mail? Will you try it? Guess what? That is income producing activity. You have now created attempt to make a sale. You have now created an attempt to sign a new ambassador. Those are income producing activities, and that's what y'all need to do 24/7. 24/7. Any spare time that you have, if you work your Plexus business 20 minutes a day, that's great. I don't care. If that's your schedule and you have 20 minutes a day to work your business, make sure at least 10 of those 20 minutes is 100% income producing activity. 100%. If you have 7 hours a day to work Plexus, fine. Make sure 2 or 3 of those hours are income producing activity. So it doesn't matter how much time you spend with Plexus, right? It doesn't matter, because some of us do it full-time. Some of us do it super part-time. It's okay. You can do it full or part-time, but make sure when you are dedicating those Plexus hours that you're actually doing income producing activities, because that is what's going to bring the income. That's what's going to bring you a team, and that's what's going to bring you to your goals. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. I have a few more that we didn't add to this list. So I'm going to copy and paste them, and then I'll post these tips in the team page. That way you guys can read through them. I don't care. Print them out. Put them on your bathroom mirror. Put them in the kitchen, wherever you can put them so you continuously see them and be encouraged and read them and be a reminder. Do it. We all need that reminder, right? We all need that pep talk sometimes. We all need to, be brought back to saying, okay, I have not been doing my income producing activities. I haven't really been faithful in my sharing. I've missed some opportunities because I haven't had my business cards. That's okay, but get back on track. We have a few more days left in the month, and let's all be 100%, work really hard, push into the last day of the month. All right? You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in Team Page. Good night.